Welcome to Synagogues of Florida, Part 15. In this episode, we check out 4 cities: Hollywood, Pembroke Pines, Hallandale Beach, and Aventura. Our first stop is in Hollywood. This is Chabad of Ocean Drive. Rabbi David Kudan is its director. Shabbat services are held both Friday night and Saturday mornings, and during the week there is a Sunday morning minyan. There is also a Chabad of Emerald Hills, and you're looking at it. Its director is Eliezer Barish. There's both a morning and evening minyan every day of the week, as well as a preschool. And let's not forget Chabad of Walnut Creek. It also has services twice a day. This location was founded in 2003, but it hasn't been good for all Chabad houses. The Hollywood Community Chabad House closed down in 2014. This was its location, in a residence. Neighbors complained that they didn't want a public use facility on a residentially zoned block. And with the economic downturn, it was difficult procuring the funds to build or take over another location that was more commercially suitable. Our next synagogue location in Hollywood is Temple Sinai. It is a conservative synagogue whose spiritual leader is Rabbi Dr. Gideon M. Goldenholz. The congregation has services on a daily basis, both morning and evenings. The congregation began in 1942 and moved to the location that you see here in 1994, which brings us to Temple Solel, a Reformed synagogue. Jeffrey Salkin is senior rabbi. Robert P. Frazen, D.D., is rabbi emeritus. The congregation was established in 1970. This site was dedicated in 1975, and in 1997 it went through extensive renovations. Shabbat services are held both Friday evenings and Saturday mornings. There is one other synagogue in Hollywood, and that's Temple Bethel, a Reformed congregation. Its spiritual leader since 1997 is Rabbi Alan Tufts. It has both a preschool and a religious school. There is both a Friday night and Saturday morning Shabbat service, but the Saturday morning format varies according to if it is a regular week or if there is a bar or bat mitzvah celebration. We move a little further south down the coastline to Hallandale Beach. Its official title is Chabad of South Broward, but is located in Hallandale. Its leadership is this: Rabbi Raphael Tenenhaus is its director. Rabbi David Kudan is the educational director. Rabbi Aharon Kaufman is in charge of Project Pride. Rabbi Moshe Schwartz is an administrator. Rabbi Levi Tenenhaus is a youth director. Rabbi Morty Feiner is involved in adult education. There are both morning and evening services on a daily basis. It also houses the Chaya Adel Seminary, a Lubavitch girls' seminary, which attracts girls from all over the world seeking post-high school extended Jewish learning. Here's another synagogue. It is Young Israel of Hollywood Beach, also known as Congregation Ahavat Shalom. It is an Orthodox shul. It was founded in 1987. Besides local residents, its supporters include those who spend part or all of the winter in South Florida. There is a daily minyan service every day of the week, mornings only. There is an evening service Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. There does not appear to be an officially sanctioned rabbi. We move over a little further south to Aventura. Here you're looking at the sprawling complex of Aventura Turnberry Jewish Center, Beth Jacob. It is a conservative affiliated congregation. Its rabbi is Jonathan Burkhun. Weekday services are held both morning and evening on a daily basis. The congregation was founded in 1976. The campus contains a sanctuary, chapel, and multiple social halls. There is also a Holocaust Center and the Tauber Academy, which is a state-of-the-art Jewish early childhood education center. There is also a religious school, which is mandatory for those who wish to have a bar or bat mitzvah celebration at the synagogue. There is an Orthodox shul called simply Aventura shul that meets only on Shabbat Saturday morning. However, they do not disclose their location, so we cannot show you a street view. Its leader is Rabbi Moshe Matz. But we can show you Aventura, Turnberry, Chabad, Lubavitch. The current director is Rabbi Levi Forta, and its founder is Rabbi Kasriel Brisowankin. A mikveh is on the premises. Services are held on a daily basis, both morning and evening. In fact, between Monday and Friday, there are 2 morning services, an early one and a second service that begins at 8:30 in the morning. There is an adult education kollel, one for men and another for women, and a variety of youth programming. We shift over to Beit David Highland Lake Synagogue. It is also an Orthodox shul. The congregation was created in 2003 by a merger of the Highland Lake Synagogue and the California Club Synagogue. The name Beit David is to signify the memory of Rabbi David Brin, who founded the California Club Shul. The spiritual leader is Rabbi Eliezer Wolf. It's difficult to give you a frontal street view of our next synagogue. You can see the arrow circling where it is. In other words, it is alongside the bridge along the waterfront. It is called the Beit Edmund J. Safra Synagogue. It is a Sephardi and Orthodox congregation. Its rabbi is Yosef Galimidi. This location became the synagogue site in the late 1990s. The synagogue is named after its most significant benefactor. There is also a young Israel. It is an Orthodox shul and is located in this shopping mall. It's in the building displayed in front, somewhere on the 2nd floor. Rabbi Chaim Albert is the spiritual leader. Services are held twice a day on a daily basis. Remarkably, they have been able to maintain this location for over 20 years. We are done with Aventura and move inland towards Pembroke Pines. There are 3 synagogues in Pembroke Pines, but we can't give you a street view. Instead, this overhead shot shows how all 3 are within short distance to each other. We've circled the arrow twice on the left side to show you 2, and now on the right side to show you the 3rd. And you can see how all 3 are surrounded by water. The one on the right is called the Village Reform Congregation. It was established in 1998. Shabbat services are held both Friday evenings and Saturday mornings. Rabbi Stephen Newman has been its spiritual leader since 2008. The synagogue building is not owned, but space is rented from Century Village. The Century Pines Jewish Center is the one on the lower left. It is a conservative-affiliated house of worship. The one on the upper left is the Young Israel at Pembroke Pines, and now also as well Chabad of Century Village. The 2 congregations merged in 2014. Rabbi Shimon Andruzier is now its spiritual leader. The then Young Israel Synagogue opened in 1990. It caters to the Century Village crowd, which is an over-age 55 resort-style community serving the needs of seniors in a dynamic setting. The membership consists of those who live there all year long, plus the snowbirds who come in for the winter. This is the 3rd synagogue to combine a Young Israel and Chabad house together. Of the other 2, one is in Palm Harbor near Clearwater, Florida, and the other one is in Tucson, Arizona. This concludes our visit to these 4 cities in the southern Florida area. There is still more to come in Florida. Bye for now. See you real soon.